All right, so it's morning of this seminar, and it's right now 5:06. Try to get up right around 4:30. Make myself a in-room cup of coffee because I'm not picky. Just kind of get ready for the day. Maybe do some squats in my room. Do a little bit of movement work. Take a shower. Get ready for the actual seminar. And I've been teaching these for like 16 years, maybe a little longer, and I still get nervous. I still get just a little bit nervous before each one. Not so much nervous that things are going to go bad or anything, just they're new each time. New group of people, new group of attitudes, new group of everything that I get to work with. And I want to make sure I give them the best possible experience. I think for me, when I prioritize what's going on at one of these, I want people to walk in, in whatever state that they're in, but walk out like super empowered to go out and help more people. And that requires a certain level of show, a certain level of output from the trainer's part. So my role at these for the last 6-7 years has been flow master. And flow master is basically I'm in charge of how the seminar runs, and I have to make sure that my trainers really deliver on that. In the level 1, I can pick up a lot of the slack because the seminar is mainly about those lectures, and those breakout groups are wonderful, but I can kind of flutter in and help in all those areas. In level 2, I can't quite, because the level 2 is centered around that coaching interaction. Luckily for me, all the staff members we have are fantastic. There are times where there are things that I would like to see done better. So I've always got to keep my head on a swivel and make sure that those things are happening well, and pick up slack if and when those kinds of things fall through the cracks. But on average, it's not the case. Now, I was going over all the material yesterday for this hybrid level 2, and all the material is the same as the 2-day level 2. There are a couple things missing, a couple lectures where we flush out things around programming, things around nutrition, self-efficacy, and session planning, and a few other pieces there, as well as a separate workout, and then just less overall time. But what they've essentially done with this hybrid gig is they've taken the very foundation of the level 2, which is this 6 criteria, the 6 criteria of an effective coach, which is teaching, seeing, correcting, group management, presence and attitude, and demonstration. And they've, instead of have that as one kind of hour-long lecture at the beginning of the day, followed by skills and drills, they basically take that lecture and they flush that out across the entire day. So we'll be doing a part of that lecture. So we'll just maybe be doing just the teaching part. And then we do a drill associated with the teaching part, which is actually similar to what we do at the normal level 2, except we do that whole lecture and then we just reference back to it. So what we'll do is we'll do each chunk of that lecture and then go into that breakout group, which I think is actually a really great way to do it. So we'll do teaching, and then we'll unpack all teaching. Then we'll go out and we'll do a breakout group on teaching. And then we'll come back in and we'll do seeing and correcting. And then we'll go out and we'll do a group on seeing and correcting. And then we'll come back in and then we'll talk about group management, demonstration, presence, and attitude. And that's teaching, seeing, and correcting, and those things come together as coaching. And then we'll do the rest of the day as coaching. So you'll coach a small group through it. Each one of these things has a demonstration in it as well. So that way you are getting a sense of exactly what each thing looks like, because that's one of the best ways to learn. You see someone else do it, and then you go do it. And then at the end of the day, we put all that together in them taking a class. So there's a lesson plan associated with that, and they get to see a class run through. And I think it's a great balance. I think for me, one of the things that's going to be not challenging, but the main point that we need to really nail is making sure that we're referencing back to the things that have previously taught, but not out of order. It has to be, boom, we're just going over teaching. We can't dive into those other pieces. Boom, we're just going over seeing and correcting. So you have to isolate out each piece and then kind of layer it all on together. It's going to be great. I'm excited for it. This group of people looks like they've got a really wide range of experiences. Reached out to my trainers last night. They're pretty ready to do it all. I've got my book. I'm going to unpack some of my biggest roles in here and then get after it. Help some people out. Anyway, I'm going to keep studying a little bit more and and that's it.